leading towards increase in crime. Is that all tax evasion is doing? It's not actually evading taxes. I'm not losing money from this. Is that correct? Oh, we didn't have this one yet. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Gonna fire off secularity of education for technological advances, apply changes. I'm using 18. Where? Oh yeah, we'll do 18 for sure. Yeah. All right. And then anything we can do for these welfare fraud, economy, city farms, clean energy subsidies. Oil demand goes down, capitalist goes down, environmental goes up, CO2 emissions goes down. Might be worth. It's expensive. All right, help the environment here a lot, directly and indirectly. Seems fine. Okay, let's see. Do we get these? The event didn't trigger, so maybe not. This woman of the candy pusher's back. DNA database. What's preventing against? A criminal-only database. Do that. Liberals don't like it much. Crime goes down. Violent crime goes down. Okay. All right. Economy, water shortage, rare earth crisis is still happening. I'm not sure what I can do about rare earth crisis. I don't like that it's negatively impacting productivity or economy. Maybe I just have to cancel this policy entirely. Get rid of rare earth mining. Feels bad on the product. It's going to have a effect on my productivity. Okay. What else do we have? 21 political capital. We're going to mess with the... Are we driving commutership down yet? Our usage. Native tax, petrol tax, environment, obesity. Let's... Did the opposite? I don't think so. I mean, it would make sense if I canceled all mining, that our shortage would go up. Wasn't it feeding into the rare earth crisis, though? Was it a red bar or a green bar? Did we just mess that up, chat? I may have. May have just messed that up. I mean, we can redo it if we want necessarily, but I guess I need to go look at what it costs now. What is it going to be? I don't even know what it'd be. It was in tax public service. What the fuck was it in? Yeah. This is economy. It's gonna be insanely expensive, right? Yeah. 32 policy. Oh man. Alright, alright. Might be for the good in the long term. We'll see. I don't know how else we address that crisis, though. Foreign relationships negatively impacts rare earth crisis. What else negatively impacts it? Electric car transition. No, it negatively impacts electric car transition. Only thing is foreign relations. We gotta buy some. Right. We'll up our and chat. I mean, think about this. What a great game in this moment, right? Where our question we're answering as a player is, how do we address the rare earth crisis? One of the causes of it is one of the things that negatively impacts it is foreign relations. So to up foreign relations, we just funded art. Oh man, I got a kick out of that. Tourism Trade Council Diplomatic Service. This is the Trade Council. Already maxed. Where's our diplomatic services? Here? Oh, that's Trade Council. Where's diplomatic services? There. Okay. Cost me anything? No. 1. Yeah. What else? Art is great. Maybe. Charity. Charity's not directly in my control. Tourism ads. We want to bring people traveling to our country. No, we want to upgrade up foreign relations though. Another 30 million in ads. You bet. It's gonna drive air travel, which drives pollution, which is not what we want, but we'll see. All right. Where else can we get foreign relations? This is foreign investment, but I want foreign relations. Trade Council, international trade, immigration. See these tags? I can't move those tags around either, so it's hard to see what these are. Going away. Charity's going in. Intellectual property right. There's 2 in here. What's that one? Foreign aid drives foreign relations. Spending 452 million in foreign aid. If I were to move it up to 800 million, foreign relations go way up again. Patriots don't like it. No one really cares about them. Okay. All right, we're firing that off. That's all of that's designed to help address the rare mineral crisis, but I'm not sure it's going to. We done for the turn? All right, let's take a look at our income. All coming through income tax right now. It's what drives our society's stuff. Expenditures. High-speed rail subsidy is quite expensive, but that's fine. Right, let's look at this chart. This is our relative GDP. Global economy has been doing well the last 6 quarters, which is nice. Still trying to work on petrol tax, right? We've been baited multiple times. Yeah. All right. End the turn. Urgent policy, small deficit. Global economy is doing well. Religious symbols in schools. We're gonna introduce the ban. The religious don't like it, the liberals do, but we don't have a religious voter base at all. Okay, what's going on with our rare earth crisis? It's just trending up. Dude, it's hosing our technological advantage. Yeah, we're gonna have to re-implement the mining, aren't we? It is an expensive policy to cancel, though. RIP! Alright, we tried canceling it. After canceling it, we decided to implement it at the max. What was it under? Economy, possibly? There it is. Rare earth metal mining. Okay. Dig deeply. Widespread extraction begins. All right. Luddite riots triggered. One of our cabinet ministers needs to talk to us. Quantum computing. Technology advantage up. All right. Budget deficit of 8 billion. He wants automation tax. Seem very good. All right, what is this doing? These things drive it. Reduces productivity and increases crime and violent crime. We should just ban this. Can we tear gas them? Alright, what else? The rare earth crisis. Been negatively impacted by this. Let's see if it trends down now. Gets rid of this shit. The wealthy's blood. Blood is salty. Salty's gonna drive thirst, right? I feel like drinking seawater is just not gonna solve the problem. I have nothing against the idea of it, but not gonna help here. That's what I'm getting at. Alright, is it time to cut road building? Maybe not. What else can we do for the environment right now? We do have pollution as a problem, and we just did something else that's going to impact that. Look at our initial changes were all environmental based. Kind of weird this route we've been down. That was a big decision, changing the income tax. Everything has been reactionary past that. Petrol tax. Is that environmentally friendly? Minimally. Yep. Dude, 43. What do I actually have? 21. Dude, it's so expensive to move that around. It's not even that big of an impact. Canadians don't want to pay more for car tax, for gas tax. Clean rare materials law? Where? How the fuck are you gonna do that? Cleanly dig up rare things. Economy. Hold on. There was a subsidy down here somewhere. What the fuck was it? It was... Okay, so I track it via pollution, environment, cycling, pollution controls. A good one. Where's the other one? Recycling. Poster campaign. Oh, let's see. Does it cost me? Very little. Alright, take a positive change on the environment with that. And then what was the next one? Go home. Pollution controls. Cost me 3 million to implement full pollution controls. Yeah, it hurts the GDP a bit here though. Okay. And technology grants are maxed. Nice to see some cost to technology in the game. Clean energy subsidies. What else is in here? Ban coal happened. Labor laws. Quantitative easing. We couldn't figure out what is that again? GDP a lot. Want inflation much, bro? Dude, this is like the ideal level for it, apparently. We're pretty damn close. Alright, so we got two rising problems here. The one is pollution. The other is economic debt. I need to address some of those. Tax and expenditures are about all we get for that. Nice to get rid of debt interest. Currently our sixth biggest thing, but until we get debt under control, we can't really get rid of debt interest. I'm running a lot of subsidies here. Yeah, but carbon capture is expensive. Quite expensive. What happens if we cut unemployment benefits? Not actually worth very much money. Sales tax. Again, what were our feedable? What were the sources feeding into our income? Could up the carbon tax. Could make the petrol tax a real thing and just pay the political capital to do it. I don't think we messed with alcohol much this game. Currently making 500 million off this. Can drive alcohol consumption down. Not super helpful. Property tax. Not a bad one here. All right, what does it cost to move this around? Making 2.6 billion right now. All the non-voters get screwed here. All right, we need 22 for that. What do I have right now? We're doing that next turn. 14 can hold up to 40. Yeah. Income tax is 80%. Now we're going to tax your property too. Okay. You can go get handouts that aren't anything. All right. Single-use plastic ban. Select. Liberals don't like it. Capitalists don't like it. Environmentalists do. Academic paradise. Okay. We are looking for property ban, right? Or property taxes. So that was through our charts, through our income, through property tax. We're gonna bring property tax up to 75%. Okay. Everyone loves it. What else can we do with our overtaxed society where no one can do anything? Is there a theme for this run? Yeah, it's max taxes run. This is the max tax run. University grants, disability, science funding. This is expenditures. Where's my income? Corporation tax. I don't know how we're going to keep corporations here, though, if we tax them. So we're currently just taxing all the people. What does this do if we mess around with this? Fucks competitive economy. What are our taxes paying for? Gas tax, yeah, but the gas tax is going to be pretty minimal. Okay, we're at 12 political capital. We're doing all right popularity-wise for whatever reason. No one knows why. And... so what are our big concerns right now? We've got tax evasion. I can't do anything to shut that down, apparently. Environmental protests are still happening. We're working on environment, but it's kind of slow. Pollution is a huge fucking problem for us. So for the second time now, environment's screwing us. The rare earth crisis is still here, but maybe shutting down soon. We got riots somewhere, but we keep wanting to shoot them. There's the riots. What are the riots doing? Being annoying. Fucking my productivity. Alright, this would be maybe one we could address. Police force. Alright. Max police force for that. Water shortages. We need the environment fixed here. What else can we do to a rioting tax? That'd be cute. That'd be real cute. All right, where's the environmental issue? Where is that again? It's pollution driven by the environment driven by air travel and car usage hurting us. We're working on getting car usage taken care of. GDP drives this. It negatively affects tourism. We've done pollution controls, recycling. We've banned coal. Microgeneration grants are another thing, and clean energy subsidies. Microgeneration grants are here. How much does it actually matter? Very little. Does energy efficiency and makes environmentals happy, but also doesn't cost very much though, either in money or political capital. It negatively impacts the energy industry. What does the energy industry do? Nothing. Our state energy company is currently. Wait, I can't remember. I don't actually know how to read that. I think the car usage is the next big one we want to hit. Let's move time forward. Okay. Big deficit. Polls are optimistic. More people coming through. Laws to expressly set quotas for the employment. Our voter base is like 98% ethnic minorities. So we're gonna pass that. Okay. Wow, this is considered uniformly good by this game, except for conservatives. Or rather, liberals, ethnic minorities, gender equality, and liberalism all go up. Conservatives go down. Okay. Let us grab the petrol tax, 28. I have to do this in two things. Jesus, how much is that? 22 to raise it this much. Yeah. We're doing it. All right. Even on hardest difficulty, in Canada, no one wants to kill us. Kind of funny. Internet crime on our hands soon. Military leaders to suppress democratic process been sub-published or have been sentenced. They've been sentenced 3 times. 3 military rounds of military leaders have been sentenced to court since we've been playing this run. All right. Situation. Internet crime. It's actually fairly stable. X driving it. Crime going up is driving it right now. Crime is going up because of a couple of different things. This thing drives crime. But this is not trending down even after the police stuff. It just maybe takes a little bit of time to implement the police impact. Not internet bullying that's coming out, it's internet crime. That's just because crime as a whole is going up. Can work on some other law and order initiatives that might help with this, maybe, because we're just having to counteract the negative impact of a couple of these problems by doing other societal control. This rare earths thing, is that going away at all? No, it's stable now. Below the start trigger, but above the stop trigger, and there's nothing else I can do to remove it short of cutting out technology. Like, we don't know any other ways to deal with this. Which sucks. All right. This is probably just turn 2 of petrol tax, right? We're trying to deal with car usage. Yeah. That's so expensive to move around. We maxed the hell out of foreign interactions. Okay, more transfers of organs around. Urgent policy or question. Refuse amnesty, offer amnesty. Legal immigrants. don't know what these are gonna do. Alright. Just noise patriots. Feels like moving towards liberal and ethnic minorities every single time ensures re-election, since we have so many of them in our country, and there's a decent percent who are voting for us, but not all of them. Alright, what does she want? She wants the diversity quota for companies. It does do those two things we just got, but I don't need to do those. I don't think we're doing that right now. Okay. Threat level is minimal. What else can we do? We're still just hitting motorists, huh? The motorists are... Look, they were the second largest group, and now they're the 5th largest group. So that's good. We are reducing membership in the motorist party, which eventually is going to be good for us. All right, we're going to up this again. It's 3 turns in a row of having to do this now. Continuing to move car usage down. Cars are the worst thing in this game. Nuclear fission, nuclear waste, strip mining the world. There's nothing worse than cars in this game. I was trying to give examples, but none of those examples are particularly good. We did do this one already, right? Yeah, okay. All right. Credit rating downgraded. RIP! Down to an A from a double A. Not great. Current deficit we got to deal with. Economy's doing well. Global economy, not our economy. Achievement unlocked. These days, it's hard to heal yourself over the patting on the back and clapping, shaking the hands of diplomats. Our country's a nexus of international agreement, has a reputation second to none. Okay, does it do anything for us? I mean, you know what it doesn't do? It doesn't end the rare earth crisis. That's for fucking sure. There's no way to end this once it's happened, I think. Once it's fired, you're perpetually... You could just slash technology entirely. Technology gone. Look how much rare earth mining. 20% of our pollution is caused by rare earth mining. But this is a shortage, so I can't get rid of the shortage until... I have no idea how we're gonna hit that cycle. Like, I don't think I have the tools to do that. Alright, how's our income looking? Not great. Expenditure's still very high. What military spending's doing for us right now? Reducing unemployment. Not even that much. Save $1 billion there. Patriots hate it. Doesn't move any of the stuff I care about. It's probably fine. Alright, let's hit this. Nudge military spending down. Gotta nudge that fucking... Not payroll. Where's my petrol tax? There. Alright, one more. Another 11 social capital. I think we'll wait and finish it out all the way. Next turn. We're at 15. Invaded by the US? What do they want in Canada? Water. We don't have a water. We have a water shortage. So plant-based diets minimize water shortage. Food price, food labeling, junk food tax, healthy eating campaign, food standards. We could up the healthy eating campaign. For 1, sure. What else hits this? Temperature, state water. Is this just this money? I actually do not want to spend a lot more money right now. Okay. Food standards, junk food tax. Already maxed. Standards, already maxed. That's legal pot. Okay. No, where did the, that one? Compulsory food labeling. Okay, hurts GDP slightly. But decreases obesity. All right, let's apply this. Yeah. So got a couple negatives that I can't seem to reduce that are starting to add up. I gotta hit pollution where else I can hit it too. We need environmental issues right now. So we're doing everything we can to screw car usage. If you look at our transport stuff, see how all of it feeds negatively into car usage? Bicycle subsidies, car emission limits, carpooling campaign, high-speed rails, cycling campaign. I think we gotta cut road building, chat. I think that's the next one that's gotta go. Okay. All right, let's call that a turn. We're turning on the motorists. They've supported us for years, but it's time. Fight big motor, big tire, big wheel. All right. Global economy is doing well. Gotta reduce spending some more. Successfully extradited and convicted a foreign hacker. Crime down, cyber warfare down? Maybe that means hostile cyber warfare? Yeah. Alright. Are we on the final stage? What else can we do here? We can cut more spending here. Existing roads fixed? Absolutely not. Can't fix roads. What does this cost us? We can go to there. Car usage down, environmentalism up, motorists disturbed. Apply changes, fire away. Yeah. Alright, doing everything we can to reduce car usage. And what else do we have sitting around here? We probably have some public policy in here somewhere. Did we ever get libraries in? I'm not sure we did. I think we're going to get compulsory language lessons in soon. Fuel efficiency standards. We could put this in now. How does it drive car usage? That might have been a mistake. Yeah. All right, people smuggling, deficit, campaign speeches available. Take a look at people smuggling. All right before election, we're absolutely allowing them to stay. Easy points with all the people who are voting for us already, the ethnic minorities and liberals. Pretty popular right now. So I'm probably not going to waste political capital with stupid speeches. All right. How are we weighted right now? We're unweighted. So size is relevant. We're still rioting. And this is still positively increasing crime. And this is actually going up. And it's going up because industrial automation, technology, and unemployment. Unemployment's the only one of these I can maybe tackle the other direction. I guess it's basically the last thing I can move around to impact that. How do we reduce unemployment? Better minimum wage? It fucks our competitive economy to do this. By how much? Hold percent. Doesn't even reduce unemployment by that much. Let's see if there's other methods that are a little bit more impactful that don't hurt things we care about quite as much. So GDP negatively impacts, our GDP negatively impacts unemployment. All of these negatively impact unemployment. The biggest problems with unemployment, immigration. It's kind of hurting us long term, huh? Industrial automation drives the hell out of unemployment. No, chat, it doesn't make it positive. This amount of GDP is a negative impact on unemployment, right? In the same way that subsidies for agriculture, state schooling, all this shit negatively impacts unemployment. Yes, minimum wage did decrease it, correct. Might be some policy in here too. If there was some business policy stuff in here. Business startup. That's just self-employed apparently. Rural development grants. Ups fucking car usage is a scam. Small business grants. Social justice, school vouchers, school prayers, public service, national anthems, human cloning, healthcare, free parenting. Mandatory microgeneration. Green Electronics Initiative will cut pollution, CO2 emissions, and the rare earth crisis. Doesn't show up when I click on the rare earth crisis as something that could possibly do that, but is sitting here for how long we don't know, available to do that. God damn it, man. Why doesn't that show up on the fucking crisis? The crisis is active and it doesn't even show me that this impacts it? Thanks, Baldrick. I see your comment. Biggest issue right now is we don't have any money. Yeah, we have to pass the turn vote for that. What are we generating per round right now? We're generating about 20. We only hold 38 though. We need to spend about like 10-ish. I don't remember. Actually, don't remember what the thing costs. We need to probably spend around 10. Otherwise, we max out here. Clean fuel, congestion charging, free bus passes. It's 11. That might be perfect. It's gonna piss off motorists again, but traffic congestion and motorism goes down. Car usage moves a little bit too. Oh. All right, so in the turn, chat provide political capital. Not sure. All right, respiratory disease lowering, good. Your major party donors has an issue about a policy. Campaign speech is near. Budget report, we're quite down. One of our ministers resigned. Yeah, our economy minister resigned. No one cares. Economy here. Parents and self-employed, not a good group. Environmentalist liberal, a pretty good group for us. Yeah. All right. What do they want? What the needle exchange program? That one's almost entirely positive and quite cheap. It's not that cheap though. It's 12. I'm willing to do that. I don't know what a donor does for us. I don't really want to do it right now. What does that do? It's part of the party, right? But aren't we crushing it? So it's fundraising. Do I care? Her generosity is 100%. She's 81% happy, but she's demanding shit. Why? I think the game's worth getting at this point. I'm having fun with it. It doesn't seem to have a lot of replayability. I'm having a lot of fun with it, but I kind of hope it kind of, as it goes through the development process, it gets a bit better. Do we care? I don't think we fucking care. I think we're killing it, right? Popularity is like 1 billion%. So we're not going to do that. I'm going to implement the policies that actually mess with our governing rather than our fundraising. Which was... Fuck was it? It was like something electronics. Green electronics? Green electronics. There. Implementing the bejesus out of that. Yes! Look at that rare earth crisis reduction. It would be really nice to have something that cuts that by 25% listed on the rare earth crisis problem page, wouldn't it? Yeah. I mean, what other ones of these have been just randomly impacted that we don't know about? So the Luddite riots, do any of these impact Luddite riots? I bet you some of the Law and Order ones do and they just don't tell us. Yeah, look. Water cannons. Tear gas. We can gas the Luddites. Oh my god. What are we doing as a government if we're not doing that? Refuse. All right. One of my ministers is having problems. I don't know why I said bitchy, but I don't know why I stopped saying it either. That's a fine acronym to or a fine label to describe this person randomly getting upset with us. Praise their society's low level of corruption. Sweet. All right, manifesto promises available, campaign speeches available, budget report. We're still in deficit, and she wants automation tax. And Daphne, she was super high loyalty when she started. Gotta go see what feeds into her. What does this do? Search technology, so it's a negative. This is Daphne, right? Trade unionists tanking our drive here. It's fine. What is this? Parties. Oh, they want me to do things there. I have no reason to do those things. We have like elected, like, anyways. We're looking to deal with the Luddites. Law and Order. Water cannons. Liberals don't like it. It's not compassionate. We spend $350 million a year in water cannons. Could be good. Tear gas. Cheaper. No idea of the effectiveness. Rubber bullets. Much cheaper. 25 bucks. Liberals don't like it, but we can shoot people now and not worry about it. Police drones. Doesn't impact them. Needle exchange program. Doesn't impact them. Heated communities. Flags in every street corner. Body cameras. Alright, it's rubber bullet time. We'll be implementing... Ooh, they really don't like that. Yep. We'll be full-on rubber bulleting them. Bam. Take a look. Election. I mean, these other parties are not anything that I think about when I play this game. Like, clearly this is a system that doesn't really exist right now. Yeah. Reshuffle. I'm pretty sure when you get reelected, they get loyalty back because she's pretty high loyalty right now, even though she was just complaining. I think we'll be ejecting her though. You're gone. 69%. 181, 98, 100, 81, 69. Motorist, environmentalist, trade unionist, poor. We maybe will rehire her, but let's reshuffle for now and get those two out. I think free buses are relevant in this day and age, Nobu. We have teched long past buses, free or otherwise. Alright, public services here. Capitalist self-employed, parent self-employed, motorist environmentalist, socialist motorist, parents and ethnic minorities. I think better for us? Really, no. Socialist commuter, maybe. It's pretty solid for us. Does the other guy want to be a socialist commuter? Transport? Where did it go? There. Hired. Alright. And you? Buy loyalty, huh? Can we just get rid of you? Alright. Delivery drones. Pilot program. Allow limited trials. Okay. I know. Like, the loyalty just bounces all over the place. For no things that we can make. Okay, so what is this? We still have tax evasion. So I gotta go check. This is insane because it doesn't show on these things. I think this means I have to go through all of the policies and look for things that are impacting the things we care about. Pollution, tax evasion, rare earth crisis. By the way, is that going down yet? Barely. Now, green initiatives probably takes yeah, it's one more round before it's impacted. So, okay, so we're going for policies now. Let's see what policies do what for us. International Fusion Research Project. Expensive, unfortunately. National Service. Okay. Compulsory work for the unemployed. Doesn't cost us much. Reduces unemployment. Poor don't like it. The socialists don't like it. The compassionate don't like it. But unemployment's an issue in our society right now. Synthetic meat research. Helps deal with the water shortage. Don't care about farmers. I don't know how this makes environmentalists worse, but apparently it does. What are we trying to shut down? Oh, we wanted to see how this is trending now that we added rubber bullets to things to do to these people. The Luddites don't like being shot with rubber bullets, it turns out. Rubber bullets a pretty decent driver of keeping people from protesting. Oh man. Okay. Maybe more rubber bullets. I mean, we invested in a. Oh, money is the other issue. Okay. Let's keep going through the other policies that impact this. Oh man. Okay. I don't know why that's so funny, but it's so fucking funny. Yeah, they have serious moral objections to technology, but once we started shooting them, they stopped showing up to protest. Problem solved. Good old rubber bullets. Oh, fuck. Alright. Need to make some money here, chat. Consumer rights. All right. Mansion tax floating around over there. Okay. 26. Public services. What were we trying to deal with again? We're considering another. Considering water cannons and tear gas, huh? Body cameras just seems like really solid all around. There's an anti-corruption agency as well. Corruption a big deal for us? No? Yeah. Water cannons during a water shortage. It's a 2-for-1 thing. We're both finding a way for the government to efficiently deploy water to the masses while shutting down those who will disrupt our economy and lifestyle. Quite sure what to do about this rare metal mining. Were there other rare metal mining things that we don't know about now? I think we're going to wait one turn. I wish I had a larger cap. I don't know why the cap is so restrictive compared to the cost of the later policies. So I don't even know if this can be moved. We need to find a small baby investment of social policy points. Around 6 would be ideal. I wonder if any of these things deal with that. What was the needle exchange program? The body cameras are 12, which is a bit more than I want to spend. I think it was probably welfare. Not. Public services. With law and order. It's 12 again. Witness protection. Violent crime down. I don't want to pay for it. We don't protect our witnesses anymore. We just put a small tax in. Did anything work with the bullshit income, the tax evasion? Ah, shit. Okay, so now we got to go through these, look for tax evasion reduction. Yeah, that's tax evasion increase. Yeah, we knew that was going to happen. Because I would like to actually tax these companies a bit more. This 100% needs to be added to their things. I need to be able to click on the tax evasion goes up. No, nothing here does anything for that. How about law and order? How come there's all these things that we can, like, how come all the law and order options are, like, against our citizens and none of them are against our companies? We made torture, water cannon, tear gas, speed camera, secret court, racial profile, mandatory microchip, internet censorship, ID card, general media censorship, detention without trial, death penalty curfews, compulsory church attendance, ban homosexuality, ban divorce. Not one of these is enforce fucking companies to pay taxes. Like, come on. Like, seriously? All right. We max public tax returns, right? Okay. I guess maybe we could try a little bit more petrol tax. How much does it cost us? No, we can't try anything on that. It's too expensive to move around. Tobacco tax is already maxed. Is there an alcohol tax in here somewhere? There. What does that cost to move around? About perfect. Let's just move that up one tick. 5. Okay. All right. Toxic waste dump. We're not taking toxic waste in our country. Okay. Problem solved. We'll ship it to some poor mother bastard. Alright, what's happening with this stuff? Ludite riots is stable but not decreasing, so we need more police brutality. Rare earth crisis, slowly decreasing. Okay, so 3 more turns for... 1 more turn for the Green Electronics Initiative to kick in. 3 more turns for the rare earth metal mining to kick in. Where is the Ludite stuff? Industrial automation and unemployment still going up here. So this is going to get worse, I think, if I'm reading that correctly. This is going up. No, this is stable. How can it be 4? I don't know what this means here exactly. Green effect indicates every turn. I don't think so. But maybe. Ludite riots. I thought I just saw something that said 1 turn on that. No, it was the technology one we were looking at. So you read this as this generates 6 more per turn, and this reduces by 4, but it's trending down. It should be trending up if it's increasing by 6 and decreasing by 4. Canada. Hit green to see improvements. Yeah, I know I need to reach the stop trigger, yep. Takes 6 turns to reach max effect. No. Isn't down good. Ending towards green. Maybe, but can't read that very well. All right, we're at 34 political capital. So it's time to make some big ones. All right, what were we doing? We were saving up for 1, which of course I've forgotten. I think it was more shooting, more beating up of our people. We want to tear gas them? It's cheaper. Water cannons are much more expensive than tear gas. All right, let's get tear gas going. Good. We want a cost-efficient delivery method of gas attacks on our own citizens. Still looking for the secret to tax evasion. We don't know what that is. Maybe one of the more restrictive social policies around law and order. Does curfews reduce tax evasion? No. How about the death penalty? No. What if we applied the death penalty to tax evasion? Wouldn't that reduce tax evasion? No? Maybe one of the existing ones? Yeah. Environmental protests. We just need a little more environment. We can stop the environmental protests. They're not really doing a lot. They drive environmental membership, which is actually good for us. They lower GDP, but only by 3%. They increase traffic congestion. That might be fine. Unemployment still remains an issue. Immigration positively driving it. Is it time to close our borders? Ooh, community policing's over here and we haven't touched it. Oh, fuck, this one is such a give me.
You have returned.
Hey, Tomulus. Welcome back, man. CT cameras, alcohol laws, gay marriage, game hunting restrictions, drug enforcement agency, intellectual property rights, gambling, wiretapping. Oh, I'm doing it the wrong way again. Unemployment. What is that one? Gambling. What else? This is with unemployment. Like a long lost friend. I guess there's where you deny it. Let's see. State Health Service. Retirement age. Technology grants. State energy. Police force. Prisons. If we increase the size of prisons, do we decrease unemployment? Because prisoner is like a job, maybe? Prisoners can't be double counted as prisoners and unemployed, right? That wouldn't be fair. State-of-the-art prisons. Conservatives love it. Liberals love it. State employees love it. Unemployment loves it. No, they are double counted. Overcrowded cells, unemployment goes down. Alright. Other things for pollution. Still working on car usage. How's car usage doing? So it's still going down. Cycling campaign, bicycle subsidies, car emission limits, carpooling, congestion charging, punitive taxes. Are we still? This is still 8 turns until punitive tax on superstores changes cars? Wasn't that the first thing we put into effect? Like 100,000 turns ago? And it was supposed to be 8 turns? Yeah. All right. National team exits World Cup. Feels bad. High productivity. Excellent. Our party keeps growing in membership. Okay. All right. The riots. Are not going, they're below the stop trigger. Okay, so presumably we're going to see these riots go away. Take a look at the other big one, which was the rare earth crisis. The rare earth crisis just disappeared. No, it's there. We need this fucking thing to go away. Yeah, we beat the resentment out of them. How it works, I'm pretty sure. How it's worked historically and every time that has been done. What are we doing with this? We are looking for a tech answer to expensive shit that fucks up our rare earth stuff. Indirectly boost foreign relations. I haven't looked at my economy in ages. We're still running a 6 billion deficit. We'd really like to, you know, not be running this much of a deficit. No, the search bar doesn't do that. So if I search for rare earth here, I'm going to get this, which is the 2 that we've already looked at, right? What's supposed to be is this card is supposed to have more information, essentially. It just misses a lot of the things that actually feed into it. Up here? Oh, that's a good idea. Find out. The search does nothing. Okay. Now, I don't know if it means nothing or if this is... I think this is searching for the title of the law. If I take, for example, like environment or pollution, also returns nothing. So, okay. We have to read individually, looking for that again. Can I tab? No, I can't even use. Sucks. The climate change adaptation fund will reduce water shortages. Force political, military, religious oath. Be good. And maybe put it in the same bill that gives free eye tests. We'll call it the Free Eye Care Act. Let's see. School tax credits. Mansion tax. Need some cash. Be good. Right. Easy mansion tax. Okay. And we found something else we hadn't taxed yet. I gotta get rid of this thing though. This thing is causing stupid amounts of pollution. Hurting my productivity and my technological advantage. How am I 6 billion in debt? Is Canada? Bucking through dedicated gameplay? Have you not been following the last couple hours? Get with it, man. Alright. Let's take a look. Tonight's news headlines. Government's forcing her out. Can't afford the so-called mansion tax. Well, shouldn't have had a mansion if you can't afford it. The riots have finished. Good. No, you missed the part where you managed to fuck Canada up. Well, you should go back and watch the replay. You'll be impressed, I'm sure. Let's find out what we need to do for rare earth. Rare earth is trending down right now. So 1 more turn for the full impact of the Green Electronics Initiative. 3 more turns for the rare earth metal mining. Canada is now the leading producer of tear gas and rubber bullets. Your country wasn't even close to beating an industry leader in these before Filthy Robot got his hands on your government. You should be thanking me. Now your children will have something to play with, new skills to learn. We'll make it mandatory education of rubber bullet deployment. And then we'll get the military, political, religious oath in, or whatever it was called. That's something to aim for, too. Rip free buses. We're not a fucking third world country. We're Canada, Nobu. Alright. Take a look. Let's see. We need to figure out what else impacts pollution in particular. Pollution drives a lot of shit that we don't want. I can't believe car usage is still even on the map as something of that size. Like, we have been hammering car usage since the get-go. It's crazy to me that it's not like totally gone yet. Didn't do water cannons yet. And we don't want to we don't want to make the water shortage worse here now. I still don't know how to deal with this. There seems to be no way in the game to deal with tax evasion. I just want you to think about this, chat. There's in a game which is based entirely around you picking policies and then playing with what comes out of that. By raising income tax to 81%, which is not even that much of your income. It's not even, think about it. Like 90% is basically a huge portion compared. How do I want to say this? We're barely taking 81%. No, it could be 82, and that would be pushing it. This is still a reasonable amount. If you think of the borders of taxation, really it goes 81 and below, reasonable. 82, excuse me, to 83, extreme. 84 to 85, insane. And then it just keeps ramping up like that. But we're in the sweet spot of taxation. It doesn't make sense when there's no other way to deal with the negative outcomes of this. Not like 81% of your income is taxed, right? We're just taking 81% of your income. There must be another way to bring this down. There has to be, right? I like too that, annoyingly, it's below the start trigger, or below the stop trigger, below the start trigger even. So if we were at this rate without this crisis being here, like I could do this by temporarily reducing it, then increasing it again. I don't know what it actually does though. It's just driving a small amount of crime, right? 10% extra crime is it? Do I even care about 10% crime? Could we do the same stupid thing with this thing? No, we can't change year technology as easily. Dude, how have we not killed obesity yet? All right, let's take a look at this. Junk food tax, food standards. GDP just drives obesity. Car usage. We gotta get car usage and fucking unemployment. We gotta get those taken care of. It just comes back to car usage. All right, you know what we're doing? More petrol tax time. Yeah. 22 political capital. Yeah. All right. To get the Canadians off their reliance on cars. Trade agreement. Group of Western countries has established an initiative to set up a new trade agreement regulating tariffs, quotas, and other trade restrictions. This contract should help to prevent emerging countries from catching up and secure worldwide economic dominance at the expense of global equality. An agreement. Liberals in our place don't like it so much, but... Oh, come on. It doesn't give me an economy boost? This is why we took that. I'm not raising taxes on petrol because I care about the income off of it, Nath. I do it because it's driving social policy. It's reducing the amount of car usage, which is what I care about from that. We're using it as a preventative measure, not an economic measure. All right. I'm annoyed with that policy choice, though, that one we just did there. Now, to be fair, we moved motorists from the first of the voting brackets down to here, but it's still an issue. Actual GDP change of petrol tax? No, I haven't. Where did I see that? Here? Oh, no! Didn't notice. Wait, didn't I just change this? Or is it back again? I maxed it a second ago. What in the fuck? New max. All right, uncompetitive economy. Nice, that's gone. That was the one that's been with us from the beginning. All right, oil drilling opportunity. Prevent drilling. Okay. Economic forecast recession. 4.3 billion deficit. Okay. All right, so what is this now? Okay, this was being implemented. Now it's tanking our GDP. I did not notice that when I did that one. That's a good point. All right, let's go ahead and implement more taxes. This time, let's do a... we'll get like Singapore levels of car taxing. Car tax is 38. I'm not even sure I can get 38. I like how all my guys are loyal, even though we've been shitting on motorists for like... The last like 5 years have just been all anti-motorist taxes. Anyways. We need 38. Max 42. Generating 24. But that moves every turn we discovered. So we need to go down to 18. We need to spend around 10, but for safety, we should spend about 8. All right, what could we spend here? About 8. Labor laws, payroll tax. So what does this do to the work week? This increases the work rate, the work week. Good. Increases productivity. Decreases wages. Wait, isn't that the backwards direction of what we were trying to do? Hold on. What are they trying to do with wages again? Remember what I've been saying? Honestly, we're not pro positions, we're pro movement. Pro change of existing. Fuck was it? It wasn't that one. It was water shortage. Which one was it? The doctor. What does the doctor strike do? The doctor strike negatively impacts health by 26%. I gotta pay attention to these. The next game of this we play another one. We need to remember that really the trick is getting these events below the stop trigger and then just moving things back to what they were. I don't feel under pressure from political capital to get like voted out of office. We need this down. To get rid of this, but we don't care about that. That's right, we don't care about this. We care about this. Health and tourism, negative impacts. GDP, productivity, technological advantage, negative impacts. Farmers. Food price. This is so close to being done. You think the doctors would like free buses? No, doctors are paid very well, Nobu. They don't tend to ride buses. We've been taxing their cars, but only doctors can afford cars in our society. So free buses would not do anything, no. I want to, if I can find any excuse to implement that policy, I absolutely will. It's a great policy idea. It doesn't make sense for what we're trying to do as a country right now. So, car usage, bicycle subsidies, cycling campaign, free school meals. Free school meals, you say? Decreasing poverty. It's decreasing obesity. No, it's having a negative impact on obesity. How the fuck do I read that? Where was it again? No, it's definitely reducing obesity. Junk food tax, compulsory food labeling. I think those are both maxed. State healthcare services doing nothing. Healthy eating campaign, compulsory school sports. Anything else we can do about making people work out? Well, mandatory marathon running with water cannon enforcement.
Quitters never win.
Thank you, Paper Drop. Welcome back. As long as you're good. Internet tax, hybrid car initiative, graduate tax, diverted tax, cryptocurrency, car tax. I want this one. This is the one we're saving for, right? But we have to spend something small this turn. Alright. City farms, helicopter money, workers on boards, welfare, state housing. If we tell them they can't stop, they have to stop mutilating their genitals, do you think they'll also be less obese? Turns out no. Okay. Childcare provision. Ups productivity. Very expensive. Bans second home ownership. Seem useful. Don't need to ban it. There's like nothing I want to spend fucking policy on right now. Alright. How's our position on legal sex work? Helps GDP. Increases crime slightly. What if we... I want labeled axes. I love the labeled axes on this. And it bums me when I encounter ones that don't have labeled axes. Alright, so we bump it up here. It just goes down. Conservatives dislike us. Parents dislike us. Liberals like us more. Liberalism goes up. Crime goes up slightly. Or is it down slightly? I never fucking remember. This is what we want. Done. Alright. Okay. Trade dispute. Food prices have gone up. We're gonna have the petrol protests on our hands if we don't act soon. Ha! Joke's on you, protesters. We already invested in rubber bullets and tear gas. And now we have a reason to fund water cannons. Easy game. Negative GDP issues right now from economy. Alright. Well, let's see. Motorists don't like us anymore. Fine. Well, maybe, yeah, exactly. Car tax quick. Exactly. Does it give me any hints about what this says about this? Yeah, right there. Petrol tax. Do we know what it does? See, like, do I care? I might care once it happens, but I don't know what it does until it triggers because this game hides its menus for some reasons. Like, I should know what it does, and then I should know what impacts it so I could deal with it. Alright, let's go ahead and tax cars for lols. Alright. Why have you done this to us, lols? Okay. Rip car usage, motorist income, farmer. Okay. Implement max taxing. Okay. Easy 1 billion income. Let's see what happens. Alright, water shortage. Done. Rare earths crisis. Done. All right. Budget deficit of 2.5 billion. Rewrite school history books. We want to let the history books show that we were in fact the inventor of the rubber bullet. Rubber bullet society. Many of the textbooks used in school history lessons are outdated and reflect a somewhat generous view of our country's past and its achievements. Of Canada? Campaigners are suggesting major changes to the way children are taught our history to evaluate our past with modern attitude. We need to evaluate the past with a modern attitude. It's quite shocking just how biased the dated textbooks are in our schools. Judging by these books, our history is suspiciously male, racially pure, and without fault. Whereas we know the real picture is extremely different. We cannot continue whitewashing our history and teaching children things we know to be untrue. Or this is simply middle-class liberal guilt attempting to rewrite history. You cannot judge the great state people and military leaders of our past through the lens of modern thinking. Society was different back then, and their behavior was perfectly acceptable at the time. What sort of government rewrites our proud history? We have so many conflicting emotions here, chat. So many. The biggest question we have to ask ourselves, and I ask each of you to take a moment and think for yourself as well about this question. This is being the important question of this policy is, what will the motorists think? Canada is a nation founded on motorists who are nearly up in arms right now about the price of petrol. So what would the motorists think? And I don't know. Maybe it's a lack of empathy on my part. I am unable to put myself in the mind of a motorist right now. You're right to say this is normal taxing. Yeah, the author of the game does say rewrite pretty hard, doesn't he? All right, let's leave textbooks alone. Patriots love it. Education goes down. Rip education. Hopefully the motorists were unimpacted. Yeah, those policy decisions are kind of weird. The way those are impacted. All right, so we're trying to deal with doctor strike. We got rid of a couple problems. We got other problems here. Pollution is a problem right now. Dude, reforestation is kicking ass. Oh no, this is how long? Wait, reforestation isn't in play yet? I'd put that in play turn 1. Turn 1 and we're like midway through term 3. What the fuck? What's the time on reforestation? No, chat? It says... Yeah, but it was 6... No, that's the remaining time on that was 16, right? But we've been more than 16 turns since we did that policy. That's what I'm complaining about. He's taking their sweet time. Maybe if we give them a... Maybe if we bring out the rubber bullets, they'll grow a little faster. Did we try that? I don't think we tried rubber bullet reforestation yet. I hover over the bar to see how close to effect it is. Maybe. Let's take a look. Hover over what bar now? Current, minus 10.84. Final, minus 10.84. So it's done. That number, I mean, maybe that was how many turns it took, but it's not a very useful thing to tell us. Right, eliminating roads. It's a big step. All right. We have water again. We'd like to get this deficit down, but doesn't seem that important yet. The big problem is honestly the debt payments, right? Because if you look at expenditures, our debt interest is now our third largest cost. What was the other one? It's like relative GDP. Global economy's tanked. Our economy's fine. Debt keeps rising though. We're taxing all the things we can tax easily. I could lower income tax very briefly and then raise corporate tax. Start taxing another country? Can we do that? I mean, we could pass the law and see what happens. We have a lot of rubber bullets in case they resist. Maybe we could go to Mars, use space race to win, escape any problems of staying here. I was kind of hoping to get rid of obesity and doctor strikes. That's going to immediately make us a healthy country if we do that. Problem for another turn, so it's not a problem. Good point, good point. All right, what else do we have? I mean, the only problem is we will probably be here next term too. Don't have any money with this strategy. I mean, this is very clearly anti-raise income tax to 81%. But I'm annoyed I don't have any ways that I can societally force things to do different. Be different here. We need just like a slightly... Okay, we need one more environmental policy. Foreign policies. Drone Strike Act. Do a lot for us. Foreign investment. How does the Drone Strike Act have no positives? Ooh. Link. Let's implement compulsory work for the unemployed. Poor don't like it. Socialists don't like it. Unemployment doesn't like it. It's pretty negative, huh? Alright. They'll reduce unemployment, chat, because they have to work, so they're employed technically. Got a new donor for that. Thank you. Urgent political question. Power lines. Alright. Everyone's happy because we put power lines underground. Fools. Okay. That's right. They're manufacturing rubber bullets. Alright. What happened with this? We're fully secular there. Abortion laws. Compulsory school sports. Youth hate being made to run and play and have fun. Terrible life. Being youth. What do we want to do? What else? I don't really mind the gig economy, particularly. I would like... What's car usage at? Car usage still falling. Deficit is a big problem right now. Spending a lot. We need to get this under control. What is this? The bouncy rubber... Oh, that's rubber bullets. The bouncy bullet rule. Nice. Need an income. Reforestation takes... I think it's already implemented. I think it tells me... I think that number is how long it took, not how many turns left it has. Carbon tax. That's got a fucking serious income impact on the GDP, doesn't it? Need more taxes? We're running out of things to tax is the issue. We need to invent something new and awesome so we can tax it. I mean, we invented plastic bags and immediately slapped a tax on it, so that's kind of what I'm talking about. We need a second one. And unfortunately, the more you raise taxes in this game, it immediately goes straight to like tax evasion, and there's no way to counter tax evasion. Imagine a government being totally incapable of countering tax evasion in any way, shape, or form. X rubber bullets. If only that were in the game. Debt interest has climbed to our third largest expenditure. Yoink. Alright, what does this do to us if we decide... Save 4 billion by arming our citizens with rubber bullets in case of invasion. What happens here? Patriots don't love us quite as much. Okay. Apply. Right. So we need like 1 million turns of not spending any money now. Economy, environmental protests. Welfare fraud department. Is it time? I wonder if it's even possible to get voted out of office. Alright. Applied. Has income attached to it. Alright, let's end the turn. More military leaders sentenced. There seems to be an awful lot of corrupt military leaders in Canada. I don't know why this massive slander of the Canadian military forces in this game, but here we are. Gonna have petrol protests coming up in a moment. Sure. Recession. That's 4 sentencings indeed. Yep. We haven't even been here 4 years. Or excuse me, we've been here 8 years, I guess. Coming up to 10 years of ruling. Assuming it's 4-year blocks like Canada as well. I hate that this has nothing that can impact it. I don't have like tech, so this is just going to be stable for the rest of time. Apparently. Alright, let's sort from a financial perspective here. What is this one? Rail subsidies. And Heat Energy Company. Clean energy subsidies. Disability benefit. What is this? We haven't gutted all the social programs yet. Equality, retired income, compassionate. Yoink! Is this just a cancel? 0.4 billion. Okay. Alright. Cancelled. Right? Anything else? Child benefits. Have a lot of good outcomes. No, a lot of people like it. Increase equality, poor earnings, population. That's fine, I guess. What is this one? Family planning, rent controls, alcohol awareness. Alcohol law. We have a lot of subsidies in this this playthrough. Airline tax. Environmentalist, capitalist, GDP, air travel, tourism. Lie. Ha! We found something we weren't taxing, chat. Fools. Alright. Alright. Global economy. Surplus. Alright. Environmental protests have ceased. 90% popularity. Unemployment, 60%. Would be good to deal with unemployment, I think. Maybe by taxing it. Immigration. Is it time to shut down immigration? We did this initially to keep the immigrants happy. We're systematically pissing off all the people who voted for us, though. What are we at right now, population-wise? Ethnic minorities are... Where's my immigration stuff? Citizens tests. Here. Almost no income on this. We were like, yoink. Citizen tests decrease racial tension, huh? Liberals and ethnic minorities don't love it, but they don't love it that much. It's only a 5% loss. Okay. And if we do it, we'll cut immigration by 15% or 10% more, I guess. Yoink. Alright. Okay, where's the next immigration law that we could mess with? Border controls. We're at passport checks. We want to cut immigration because it's driving unemployment, Phelan. And we can't tax the unemployed. That doesn't really fit with our grand scheme of society. Human development drives immigration. Nothing I can do about that. Or say there's another red one like right there. Wages. We could cut wages maybe. Okay. Alright. Let's we have 14 social capital. What are we doing with it? Reduces poverty. I need to reduce unemployment. And we can't do it by having good jobs. That would be a fail. Patriot Strong Reader, Patriot membership, Needle Exchange, body cameras was a good one. Relatively cheap. Reduced racial intention, trade unionist corruption, conservatives racial tension as state employees. Right. That's a big reduction. 26% reduction on racial tension. Yeah. Your taxes probably drive unemployment. You trying to help? All right, internet tracking. Increasing capability of large corporations use customer databases and big data to analyze consumer behaviors led to concerns about privacy. The companies insist that such data is anonymous in many cases and is being used purely to provide a better service, whereas campaigners suggest big faceless corporations are creating big brother-style databases of consumers without their consent. This sort of behavior is nothing sort of creepy, as well as posing a potential risk of identity theft to customers. Company have managed well enough all these years without tracking, storing every information. Allow trackings. Warn users. We'll warn users and then they'll always just click ignore and then we'll go back to tracking them like normal. Seems good. Okay. Only 1% GDP bump, but it's still a GDP bump. All right. Carry on. All right. Urgent political question. We're in, we have a 4.7 billion budget surplus. Take a look at whaling. Whales consume an enormous amount of fish. They do? Oh my god, I never knew. Whales are eating up the fish supply. Can we tax whales eating fish? I mean, this is clearly an environmentalist thing, so we'll go for environmentalist thing. Capitalists don't love it. Conservatives, farmers, and capitalists hate whales. What this game taught me. Huh. Okay. Rubber bullet them? Maybe. Maybe. Alright, how are our other crises going? What did gig economy drive again? It drives motorist membership down. It's fine. Wait, does gig economy negatively impact motorist membership, trade unionists, and trade union membership? But ups car usage. RIP. Alright. Pollution. Still working on pollution. We aren't there though. The big problem is rare metal mining. It's causing insane amounts of pollution. And then tax evasion is just a thing that happens for the rest of the game. Just 10% crime for the rest of the game. Is that a effect? Like, is it 10% crime per time? Or is it just 10% crime? Still working on doctor strike too. Unemployment, wages. If we can raise wage laws, minimum wage, labor laws, wages, minimum wage, labor laws. If we make it I don't understand why reducing pro-employer makes doctor strike less thingy. Why? Makes approximately 0 cents. Okay. Do a necrocosm. This is going to do what to wages? It's going to reduce wages. And increase productivity. Applied. Okay. What else can I do for doctor strike? Alcohol consumption drives it. Immigration drives it. Or it drives alcohol consumption, rather. Community policing. Look. Art subsidies. State broadcasters. State water. State schools. Retirement age. Drives unemployment. And reduces productivity? Can we set it to 100? No, but we can set it to 75. The problem here, I don't have enough social capital. Apply. Yeah. Fucking retirement age driving my unemployment. Are you shitting me? All my doctors are retiring. Credit rating upgraded. AA obtained. Okay. Budget's in good shape. Political relationship upgraded. Excellent. Egalitarian society based on nothing. Understanding our different backgrounds better and better these days. Due to cultural exchanges and education, people are now treating each other with equally blurring and even with equally? It's probably supposed to be equality. Blurring and even erasing the lines between different races, genders, and beliefs. Living in such a society makes people very happy and less likely to cause harm to others. Okay. Education, equality, and racial tension. Drive this. Everyone likes it. Yeah. That was the other way around. You raise the age so they keep their jobs so unemployment goes up. Are you sure? Where was it? Retirement age. Unemployment goes... Oh, it is going up. Shit. Just messed that up. That's funny. Yeah. I hate it when I read them backwards. Like, it really fucks with my head after a while doing this. Like, I lose the ability to translate them after a while. Yeah. Yeah, game needs some balancing because we can't be allowed to fuck up the country this badly and still get away with it. But we are. We are. We're getting voted in for a third term. What am I doing with all this political capital? I want to implement increasingly ridiculous policies. What do we have? Toll roads. Satellite road pricing. Limit or ban cars in cities. Might be a good one. Free buses? No, 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 no. Alright, let's end the turn with way too much political capital. Are we about to be executed by anyone? No, in Canada, no one's violent. We have good security effectiveness. Like rubber bullets, do many things. Okay. Alright, safeguard oil supplies. Do not deploy troops. Okay. Patriots don't like it. Oil supply goes down. Strong leader goes down. Minorities and liberals love us. Okay. Surplus. We need to run surplus for ages to get debt down. It's going to take fucking forever with this amount of surplus, though. I don't know how to stimulate economy more than we've done already from here. Okay, so these are positive things then. Long-term positive things in the same way the red is long-term negative things. It'd be nice if more of these were like... I need like a list of like... this is like Civilization 6 Golden Age requirements. We need like a couple of these requirements set up somewhere so I can see them. I want this gone. Doesn't seem to do anything, but I want it gone. It's annoying me. What's going on with pollution right now? Still very slowly trending down. We are still slowly removing car usage, I believe. Any economy things that help with unemployment? I'm not really sure, honestly. We should have max amount that we can get. We have 42 political capital right now, so we can get access to ones that we normally can't. I don't think we can go up to 45. I think we would have got it this turn. This will increase commuters' happiness, decrease car usage, increase capitalism, decrease traffic congestion. What other ones did we unlock? Torture usage by secret police will work. We wanted. Public services, we got... Dude, I hate that it moves these around. Okay. Let's see. Ban foreign church service. Ban private education. Ban private healthcare. Compulsory foreign language for education, international trade. Decrease racial tension. Increase foreign relations and increase immigration. Health boost, maybe. I would like to spend a big one here on something. Punitive wealth tax. How have we not taxed the wealthy yet? Seems easy. Do that. All right. Jobs will leave. For jobs. Okay. We're not taxing corporations. These are individuals we're taxing. Ability benefit. Oh, we canceled that. Right. Unemployment down with childcare provision. Wonder how much of an impact it has. Productivity up. Expensive though, fuck that. Corporations are people too. Only when they want to be. Only when it's convenient. Take a look. I'm really running out of things to do with my political capital here, chat. Game does not seem designed around endless terms for sure. I mean, what if I just end turn like 20 times in a row here? Never really did get rid of obesity. Doctor strike's a big deal too. Look how negative it is in our health. Hopefully it goes away here in a minute. Alright, let's end turn. Urgent policy. Blasphemy. No. Okay. Unemployment and poverty. Is trending towards the stop trigger. We have 41 capital, which I believe is our max. Nope, 42 is our max. For some reason unknown to me or man, all of these people are now happy with us. Mostly. We should add something ridiculous if we could, policy-wise. Import tariffs. Decrease unemployment, decrease foreign relations, decrease international trade, Increase patriotism and capitalism. Doesn't this fuck with our competitive economy stuff though? I do Mars. I could, but I kind of like where we're at for our finally our economy is balanced. Took forever. Capital controls to cost more social capital than I have possible. So how do I even get 50? Like what determines this? Everything's green, which means I can pretty much move any of them. Can't move this though. Could move the term length up. What is our term length? 5 years. I don't know what else to do here. I feel like all the policies I want to tweak are tweaked. We've created the perfect 81% tax country. We've called it Canada. We should have worked on obesity. What drives obesity? GDP. Can't get around that. If GDP is directly related to that, it's too bad. Car usage and unemployment. I gotta get fucking unemployment. Remains a thorn in my side, doesn't it? Immigration, industrial automation, unemployed benefit. Where's unemployment? There. Current plus 8%. Bring it to plus 0. 4 will not like this. No other way to mess with unemployment. Can I not incentivize to work rather than punish for not? Road building, social care, gambling. How does productivity impact unemployment positively? I could cut their retirement age back down, but it was doing something for me. I think it got rid of doctors, right? I mean, I could move it back again after this triggers. Yeah, no, I know what I'm doing. I understand why it's doing what it's doing. It's not my point. All right. I might have just got bored. Anything else we want to do with this run, chat? Any goals we want to reach? I can't seem to lose popularity. I just deliberately in the last, I don't know, couple hours have chosen policies almost on a whim that don't have anything to do with what our people want, but just fix the issues occurring to us, and that seems to be fine. Remove tax evasions. I can remove the tax evasions. The way I do that, this is stable right now, is I get it below the stop trigger, and then I raise it back to where it was, but not past that. So to do that, it would look something like bring this down. Or what? What is this at right now? I don't know. So where's the tax evasion? So we cut it by about there. And I think that's gonna cut it in a couple turns, maybe even further. Start with that though. I just want to see if I could actually do it here, by the way. Metro protests going up. Sure. Credit rating. Doctor's strike has been called off. The doctor's returned to work. Good. We're at a deficit of a bunch of billions. How's tax evasion doing? Trending down. Corporation tax is 4 turns. This is turn 1. The next one will be turn 2. Okay. Next one will be turn... What are we at right now? Next one should be turn 3. Okay. Foreign nuclear missile test. Campaign speech is available. We're still infinitely popular. This should trend down next. I think next turn is the 4th turn, right? Find out. Tax evasion has dropped down. Done. Okay. I was trying to do it without doing that because I think this is fucking lame as shit. But that's how it works. All right. So now we just want it stable again. And what were we at? We were at 2 up, right? If I move it back. Okay. Was that 81%? What is it now? 81 again. We're good. But now I think if I click this, it should give me a warning in a moment, but not actually do anything. Oh, what is this? Oh, this is, I don't want to do that. That was stuff I don't care about for the elections that aren't challenging at all. All right, so we win by a landslide. So this as a game needs some work, right? The game is fun and it's interesting and kind of cute to play with it, but it needs some work. Not gonna reshuffle. It's fine. Yeah. Now we have surplus again. So really, we just had to move it down for like 2 days and move it up again. I don't know what to do at this stage in the game when I have this. I don't think it's supposed to last for infinite terms. Yeah. Sure, but the game has huge... Anyways, sure. I want to see if we're going to generate the warning for whatever it was. I don't think we are. Disease eradicated. Alright, I think that's gonna do me for today, chat. So, I guess slightly, I don't think we're playing this again for a while on stream. We're gonna give it some development time. I want to play it again when it's a release product. So if this comes out in the future and you're like, hey, you know who I'd love to see play this again is Filthy, come ping me somewhere by Discord or in channel or when I'm around or something, because I would like to play this when it releases. I need these to actually stop being hidden. Having hidden information on this card of the things that impact pollution so I can't see them sucks. Because then you do all this time of like scanning for stuff and you never find it again. There needs to be, this is a really complex set of ideas, and I understand how linking them is challenging. Like there's lots of things going on here that drive lots of other things, and it's really fun for that, but we gotta have access to that as a player. Otherwise we're not making decisions that matter. And it needs to be harder. Like, I don't know what this was, like why this was so fucking easy, but it was. Right? Like when we looked at it here, that was 200% difficulty with all the things that we ended up doing being half as represented in the population. So in other words, half as popular, with the economic cycle being more impactful, and it still wasn't difficult. So anyways, what can we say? I had fun with this game. This game is good. Did a second day of it today. I like it a lot. I'm really looking forward to seeing it as a release. I don't know if it will ever be very replayable. It might not be. The fun part of it might just be they give you like 10 different countries, all of which are hopefully very different. The existing countries do not seem very different right now. And then you have to like play as each of those countries, and maybe there's not a lot of replayability per country or something. That'd be fine if that's it doesn't have to be an infinitely replayable game to be fun. But at the moment, they all feel very similar. Cars are the devil. There's also a bit of an issue with the way it pushes the politics of the game maker. Some of these like cause and effect things are a bit weird, maybe, and some of the like linkages between certain actions and certain results I'm not so entirely certain about. But I don't know where he pulls that, or they pull that information from in the first place, so who knows. Maybe I'm just off mark on that. And the pop-ups that you get every turn that tell you things like, hey, this is a crisis you have to do, those could be fun if they were a little bit more impactful. At the moment, you just choose whatever option best supports the people who you want to vote for you. And there's no other fucking impact most of the time besides that. So I kind of want those to be more of a like hard choices kind of impact, where you're like, oh man, if I do this, it's going to hurt this, and if I do this, it's going to hurt that, but this is my overall plan, and this will maybe get me reelected, but it's not where it's not going to help the country kind of shit. It would be more interesting if it was a bit more of a nuanced pick there, instead of just like, oh, there's more liberals, I'll vote for them kind of deal. So anyways, hopefully you guys have fun with this today with me. I had fun with this. Cheers for hanging out. I'm going to go. I'm not feeling super well. I don't think it's anything, but I'm kind of just like dumb for the day. I think that's going to be me heading out for now. I'll be back Wednesday. Fingers crossed. I hopefully hear tomorrow that fiber can be installed at my place, in which case I should be home within a couple weeks, which would be friggin' amazing. So yeah, I had fun with it too. I had a lot of fun with it. I like the game. I hope the development is good. I hope they spend their time wisely with this and make the product excellent, because the core game, the bones of the game are fun. So anyways, guys, have a good night. I will see you guys Wednesday. Have fun, stay safe, see you soon. Easy, Filthy7, Filthy. Love.